Are you looking for a great idea on how to transport your charcuterie boards to go? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how I make my individual charcuterie board to go. So if we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Jordan and this is Amazing Gray's board. And on this channel, I build charcuterie boards. That's it. It's fun, plain and simple. So if that's something you love watching, then please consider subscribing. So before I get into the ingredients that we're going to use for this board, I wanted to let you know that I actually do have another to-go board that is our breakfast grazing box to go for two. So if that's something you also are interested, check out that video in the description below. Let's jump right into what I've got here. Let's get started with everything you might need to build these individual boards. So in my mind, just to let you know how I think, and I'll give you a great helpful tip, is I usually try to stick with the theme when I am building a board. It, one, helps me to save money because I'm usually going down a list and staying within whether it's a region or a season or a holiday. So it helps me eliminate many things that I see where I just want to immediately buy that might not mesh well, that might not go well with one another and pair as well. So this theme for this board, I'm choosing a summer theme. So that's going to be helpful when I'm reviewing the items. You don't have to stick with everything I have, but if you're trying to replicate what I'm going to be building, fruits, any type of summer fruits and things that are seasonal, one also helps you save money. So let's just review the main thing you're gonna need when you're building these boards, and it's this adorable sushi container. I found them on Amazon, they're beautiful, and it's going to help us display the beautiful board that we make. So these are going to be individual. You can make as many and as little as possible for whoever it is that you're sharing these with when you're out and about. So I'll link that below, along with a couple of other bamboo items. These are some little tiny spoon/forky things that I always use, and then some skewers that I actually cut in half so they're more versatile. So I will link those below, but we're moving on to our decorative items, which would be the beautiful chamomile flower. I always find these at Trader Joe's, and I think they're just so dainty and sweet and perfect for the theme that I have going. So we're also going to do some local honey. I found these at Sprouts, and I just bought a ton because I knew eventually I wanted to build a board and have these put aside. So I've got 4, and I figured we'd build 4 together, and then I would just share them with some people that I have in my life. So let's move on to crackers. So I have some Trader Joe crackers and 34 degrees crisps. So you can use anything you want. I think round might fit best in this. If you do any rectangular crackers, just break them in half, no big deal. And so for some sweet items, I do have some dried fruit, some dried orange slices, which will go great. Or I have another item that would go really well for summer. When I saw these, I knew I had to figure out how to get them inside this container. It's the Smashing S'mores graham cracker with marshmallow chocolate covered goodness. So I'm gonna figure out how to get that in there. And then for some summer fruits, I've got some options here. I've got some golden berries, also some tangerines that I might swap out with the dried fruit. Just depends on the size, what I've got left over, or how it looks. So I've got strawberries and then some beautiful cherries. So these are very summer themed. And then for your meats, I got this as a gift, so I'm excited to use it. It is an Italian AGRUMI salami. So I've never had this before, but I figured the flavor profile would be perfect for these individual boards. So it's got cardamom, orange peel, and red chili flakes. So that sounds delicious. And then some sliced prosciutto, which I'll put in there as like a ribbon inside where I can find some space. And then I have some other options for cheeses. I don't know that I'll use all 3, but I figured I'd show you what I'm working with. And that is a Spanish tapas sampler, which has got Iberico, the Cabra Albino, and the Manchego cheese. And then this one is my favorite, definitely will go in there. This is the Unexpected Cheddar by Trader Joe's. It's so great, it just kind of crumbles, so that'll go perfectly inside. And then some mini brie bites. So those are what we're working with meat and cheese. And then I've got some golden fig, some dried figs here that might fill in, I call it filler space, things like dried fruits and nuts and cornichon, pickles, and olives. So I've got these here that I will find space for and use the toothpick for that, the skewer. So that's it. Those are all the ingredients we're gonna work with, and we'll get started.